time here in Iloilo.
That's right.
Yes.
First time.
So how was the experience so far?
Oh, it's fantastic. You have a beautiful beach to see here and definitely great seafood. So we had some fresh caught fish today and really enjoyed it.
How long you'll be here in the city?
Yeah, we're actually leaving tomorrow, so it's a
wow.
short trip, which
Yeah.
I'm lamenting, but I'm definitely going to come back and experience more of it next time.
So Steve is here in Iloilo City. He was in Bacolod yesterday to promote the Walang Sikreto campaign. So they are relaunching this campaign to encourage the public to be honest in their visa applications, right? So before we talk about that, could you tell us what does the consular section do at the embassy, sir?
Sure. We have a very large consular section here. Our primary goal is the safety and security of U.S. citizens who live and travel in the Philippines. And we also issue non-immigrant and immigrant visas to Filipino citizens and other citizens living here.
So let's go back to Walang Sikreto. Could you tell us more about this campaign?
Sure, absolutely. So Walang Sikreto is a campaign about no secrets, right? Just like the name says. So we basically try to tell people, hey, if you're using some kind of middleman or someone that says that they're, a trusted source, that they have an insider information, don't trust them. You really need to go directly to the source. We have a great website at ph.usembassy.gov, and we strongly encourage people to first look at that website and basically go to the source for information. If you have a question about a specific visa class, we can always answer that question, and your starting point should be the website. And we just don't want people to be taken advantage of by scamsters and fraudsters out there. And we want people to be honest and be themselves throughout the process.
So this is an information campaign.
That's right. That's right.
So what are the measures that you do? Like, do you have partnership with the government agencies or NGOs to prevent these fraudulent activities?
So we don't actually work with any accredited travel agencies, and that's actually one of the points of our campaign is, again, like avoid middlemen if you can, and actually use our website as a starting point and ask us questions, because we're the best authorities. If someone says that they can guarantee a visa, it's not true. I cannot guarantee a visa to someone. A U.S. visa is not something that we can guarantee. So instead, ask us questions about the process. We're here to demystify the visa process for people, and we want it to be basically a super easy and reliable process for you.
So can you give us some examples of the scams that you see?
Sure. Some of the common scams we see involve, for example, an unsolicited SMS text message, or someone might contact you over social media. And they might say something like, hey, I have an in at the U.S. Embassy. Or I've been through this process so many times, let me tell you how to do it my way. Or they may say, hey, I'll get these documents for you. One of the things you want to look out for, too, is that we're never going to ask you for payment through an email or call you over the phone and say, hey, can you deposit this money in this account? So avoid anything like this where you get an unsolicited contact of asking you for money. We don't want people to be scammed into depositing money online and losing their valuable money, right?
Do you have the number of complaints in your office?
Yeah, so we have contact info, and first I'd like to say, please, if you're the victim of a scam or someone defrauds you, first you should of course go to your local police, right? And also possibly your local NBI. But you can also report anything directly to us. We like to hear from you, so please contact us at fpmmanila@state.gov, and we take this very seriously. We look for patterns of fraud and we explore these things.
Can we consider this as an alarming problem now? Like
it's always something that we should be vigilant about, right? And so, in this electronic digital era, of course, we see more and more scams worldwide. So it's just something that we want to alert you to be vigilant and to look out for this. And again, like the best way is to go to your reliable sources of information. You know, go directly to our website and check it out first.
All right. So aside from bogus websites, what else should we look out for?
Sure. I mean, it could be anything like again, an SMS text message or something where you're not soliciting something, right? It could even be, maybe a cousin of a cousin, someone you kind of know but you don't trust that well. And, they can say that they know someone at the U.S. Embassy or, they know how to kind of navigate the process in a faster way. So don't try to take shortcuts. Go through the process. It's really, if you're applying for a non-immigrant visa, usually it's about five business days from the time you're setting out to get an appointment, right? And then it's a pretty reliable, straightforward process. So I just want to demystify that for people. It's not something that's overly complicated or terrible.
So for those who want to visit the U.S. for a holiday, can a travel agency help them get visas?
You can use a travel agency. So again, we don't accredit travel agencies. We don't work with them in an affiliated way. However, you can use a travel agency if you feel more comfortable. Just make sure, that it's reliable and that, again, look at our website and get information from us in that process. Don't just rely on one party. And especially don't listen to anything where someone says, I can guarantee you a U.S. visa, because it's not true.
Yeah. So what we do if we encounter or fall victim to fixers or scammers?
Sure. If you fall victim to this, and first don't be super ashamed. There are people that fall victim or fall prey to scams. Just again, go to your local police or contact us at fpmmanila@state.gov. We want to hear from people, and we want to know when you fall victim to a scam and what happened. And you can give us all that information by email.
So any final words?
No, just thank you very much for this opportunity, and thank you for having me on your show. We really appreciate the opportunity to go around. We don't want to just be in Manila and give information there. We want to go all around the Philippines. We're an embassy for the whole country. So we want to get the word out, and we want to make sure that you're not the victim of a scam. So thanks again, and please use our website. And walang sekreto.
And thank you also for joining us.
Thank you.
This afternoon. I can see that you're enjoying your stay here in the city.
I love it. Yeah, thanks for the opportunity.
All right. So there you have it. Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon for our for this episodes of IMT Conversations.
All right. Thank you.